Steve here with Table Rock Tea Company. It is a cold, rainy February morning here on the tea farm, and this video is me making you an offer you can't refuse. Actually, two offers you can't refuse. This is particularly for people who are either growers of things, whether it's vegetables, herbs, whatever it would be, or if you are an educator. Okay, so that's going to be the second part of this video. So if the first part doesn't resonate with you, stick around and see what the offer is for the second part. And again, this is going to be for people who are growers or who are educators local to the Table Rock area. So the first part of this offer that you can't refuse is greenhouse. We have been really blessed with a ton of greenhouse space, and we don't use all of it here at Table Rock Tea Company. We grow our tea on the top shelves, as you can see behind me. I'm going to take a walk around this greenhouse and show you what's available. But the short of it on the offer part is if you are local to this area and you are growing, right now is about the time where people are starting to do their plant starts, for vegetables or whatever. And if you need greenhouse space, we've got it. It will be, I will tell you, for free. Probably what we'll ask is maybe, some plant starts from your stock or something like that. But I just hate to see the space not being used. So again, it's up to you if you are local to this area and need greenhouse space. I'm going to show you around and you can see kind of what's available. I'll narrate as we go, but it just seems a shame to waste it. So we'd rather help out. A lot of people have helped us along the way, and we would love to at least pass it forward and return the favor, whatever you want to call it. So let me show you what we have, and you can decide, and then just PM me. Okay, so if you've seen our videos before, I know you've seen our greenhouse, but this is essentially what it looks like. It's a 3-bay gutter connect, 48 by 72, and we have these benches. Now, here's what I'll tell you. We have these double tier benches. These were custom made, and we've decided for us that we're just going to grow on the top. So the entire bottom is open. So what does that mean? Okay, practically speaking, what that means is these are a little bit more shaded than I would say your normal like open greenhouse. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, there is a back wall. Okay, some of it's taken up with tea like this, but as you go around, there's probably half of that back wall space. But all of these bottom tiers, if you do starts close to the edge, they'll get more sunlight obviously than in the middle underneath, but all that space is available. So if you have seed starts or whatever plant starts that can handle a little less sun, or maybe even require a little less sun, this would be ideal for you. There's another part of the room in here. This is where we do our seed germination. Okay, and so this actually does have the top available in here. And so this is like a greenhouse within a greenhouse, okay? Now, this greenhouse is not heated, so just keep that in mind. We do have these ridge vents, so I'll give you a view there. We are at the point now where we are leaving these wide open, okay? So it might get down to freezing, but we can shut it down, and usually that keeps everything good to go. Okay, so you can see like here's sidewall space. That's all available. That gets a lot of light, even though it's the second tier. But yeah, lot of space. So if you are a grower, give us a call. And like I said, all of our information is online. You can find us, and I don't think it would make any sense for you to do it if you're not really, close enough to Table Rock or whatever. But if you are, hey, give us a shout. The second part of this offer is for those of you who are educators in the area. Maybe you've done some classes at Holly Springs or Haygood Mill, and it can vary from whatever it would be, whether it's plant related or some kind of craft or whatever it would be, that you would offer a class to the public, we have a space here at the Real American Tea Museum at Table Rock Tea Company. So I want to give you a little tour of that space so that you can decide, you know, what you want to do. Right now, I can tell you that what we're thinking is maybe we would charge you $25 plus like 10% of whatever the ticket price would be, something like that. That lets us kind of pay for the light bill and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, let me show you, and you can decide for yourself. All right, so you guys have seen this before in a video, but maybe not a formal introduction, so to speak. But this is our Real American Tea Museum. This is our store, our area where we do the tours. And the space that I'm talking about is right over here. We've got 20 chairs, and then, you know, so that's seating for a class. These can all be moved. We do have folding tables. I'll show you those in a second. Up here, we've got a video monitor that's a smart TV. So you can, as an instructor, you know, load up a thumb drive or whatever and PowerPoint off of that TV to help with your classes. Over here is a little, you know, tea station. And then, of course, we've got restrooms off the back hallway here. So it's a good space. It's something that we don't necessarily want to have, you know, a ton of various traffic, but working with educators, it's a little more of a responsible crowd. And so that's pretty cool. I want to show you the other room next door as part of this space. Of course, there's also plenty of parking now, which is great. We've got this upper parking here and lower parking down here with steps leading up to it. So you can fit a good amount of cars if you do conduct a class here. So this space next door is kind of a, it's not heated, but there are lights, of course. And what we've got essentially is another seating for 20 people. We've got the folding tables, and eventually we may be able to put a screen on this wall as well. But this is just another gathering place. So maybe you're a garden club, you know, that wants to have a meeting or whatever it would be. We can certainly talk to you about that. So there you have it. Those are the offers you can't refuse, or, you know, whatever, I guess you can refuse them. But I think it's a pretty good deal for the space. Certainly, again, you know, if you need greenhouse space, that's for free. We'll just take some maybe of the produce or whatever it would be. That'd be kind of a cool barter system. And then again, if you're an educator, we would like to see this space used, especially in the evenings. You know, that's probably the best time to do it. And we'll just kind of work it out. So we'll see what you have to offer. Hopefully you like what we have to offer. So thanks again for watching. Stay tuned to see what else is brewing here at Table Rock Tea Company.